Well, Stuart, is it good to be back at Wealdstone?
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's obviously many years since I was here as a player anyway, and it wasn't here either, it was at Lowermead. But the opportunity to come and help the club out, obviously I remember my roots and remember where I come from, and this club were good to me as a 16-year-old with nowhere to play football. It was a fantastic club to come and join.
Any particular games that stand out for you in memory?
Well, we won that Shield over there and this Cup here, I believe, so we've done pretty well for a period of time. Some real highs and lows, to be fair. Been relegated with the club, been promoted with the club, worked for some really good managers that done a lot for me in my younger days, Alan Batsford certainly being one of them. And as I say, probably playing the conference was formed in those days, the alliance as it was or whatever, so and played a lot of matches here before I got the opportunity to turn pro, and met and played with some real top individuals, so I've got a lot to be thankful for joining Wealdstone.
You working in the top part of the game now, do you think your upbringing through the game, starting in non-league and really doing the hard graft and working your way up, do you think that can help some kids now coming through?
100%. You look, and we've just signed a centre forward from Preston, Jordan Hugill, who spent a lot of his time in non-league up in the northeast, and I can see in his mentality that he's got that will to want to be successful, and that hunger, if you like. And sometimes the criticism of the pro game is that the hunger disappears a little bit when young players get too much too soon. But I certainly know through my experience, having a non-league upbringing done me the world of good. Certainly going through the pro game.
Just lastly, do you remember much of your debut? That's quite a young age to start playing an events game, particularly in the conference.
Yeah,
the day well.
Yeah, it's Southern League actually, against Dorchester it was. I mean, bear in mind I played for the reserves and the youth team for most of the season. It was the back end of the season. A few of the senior players couldn't get time off work and that sort of thing, so I had the opportunity to make my full debut, which I was absolutely delighted to do. I was really bad and poor, so on the day didn't play particularly well, but I had a manager, that Alan Fogarty, that believed in me and put me in the team and gave me an opportunity, which was brilliant for me. Pleased were you as a supporters club to get someone like Stuart's calibre here, an ex-Wealdstone player? He's served the club well throughout his career, he's given the club a good name.
Oh, it's fantastic. I mean, we got him on board before he was going to be assistant manager at West Ham, and it's just a mark of the man. He's got all these commitments, yet he's still honouring them, which is just, it's fantastic to have him.
And for the club to get, the supporters club to get this far, 60th anniversary, Diamond Jubilee dinner, especially for all the adversity the club's been through in that time, how proud are you of the supporters club, and what's there to look for in the future as well?
Oh, well, I'm incredibly proud. I mean, just look at tonight. I mean, the amount of hard work that's gone into it has been absolutely crazy. I mean, this has been, we've started playing this back in August. We first started talking about this, and it's kind of really ramped up over the last few months. Looking to the future, we're always going to try and do 2 dinners a year. We try and do one which is more kind of like maybe a fish and chip thing, something a bit of kind of accessible to everybody, no matter what your budget is, and then something like this, a bit more of a upmarket kind of higher ticket price.
Well, Kerry Nixon was the last one. He actually come here tonight to watch this one. Is that a good thing as well, that people, there's regulars, and then you get the new people come in and all that?
Oh yeah, it's fantastic, and everyone knows each other as well. They're all on the same kind of circuit, so you get good vibes going around. And just like when on the the playing side, you get good things spoken about your club, and then the players want to come. And the same thing with all the acts.
Well, Terry, a largely successful event. How proud are you with how it's gone tonight?
Well, 3 weeks ago I looked a lot younger, as I said earlier, but I think it's been most successful. It has been very much a team effort. I've had 2 excellent lieutenants in Nick and Mark, and also a lot of support provided by Adam Edwards as well. It's gone really well. It all come together. It really has. The last 2 weeks have been the pressure's certainly been off, but then the last sort of 2 or 3 days it's certainly come back on again.
And how good was it getting Stuart here, particularly as he's an ex-Wealdstone player, and certainly give the club a good name throughout his career.
I think that's the icing on the Diamond Jubilee cake, really, to have someone of Stuart's calibre here. He's never forgotten his roots, as Dave Albert said 10 years ago when he last supported us, and it's me to put it forward, because I thought someone like him is done so much for his club. Is someone, it's important not to forget on occasions like this. If I have any regrets about tonight, it'd be we didn't have our life vice president Alan Couch here tonight, because he's someone who's done a phenomenal amount for the club over many years.
And finally, it's the Diamond Jubilee of Supporters Club. There's been a lot of adversity in the club in that time, and a lot of positivity as well. How pleased are you that the Supporters Club is still here today, still going strong, still hosting events like this?
Well, it's interesting. I took a 10-year break after leaving school from following football completely, and then I went to a football match at Ellesmead to see Harrow play Wealdstone there, and something that I distinctly remember from that was seeing all the familiar faces on the terraces. Toby Jackson, Lane Patterson come up and said hello to me. There was the Wow brothers, people like this, and what struck me is that these guys' loyalty is incredible to the club over so many years, and that triggered my enthusiasm. So I started going back to watch Wealdstone at the tail end of their time at Edgware, and I'm really pleased to be on the Supporters Club committee now at this 60th anniversary commemoration, and I think the Supporters Club's got a lot more to offer, but we do need more people on the committee because it's a lot of work for a few people.